Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Great to see you all again. Today we're going for a bit of a hike up here to the top of this little mountain ridge. Should be gorgeous, little canyons and stuff there. Looks really promising, so pretty excited. Sun's just popped us up. There's a little bit of cloud floating around, so that's pretty cool. Give me a little bit of shade. Very nice. Just down in some water, doing some reflection stuff and of the sunrise. Yeah, why don't we get this thing started? Let's get this intro going and I'll show you what I'm doing on this camera. Radio. Radio folks, here we are down at the water's edge. There's the beautiful new RP with that gorgeous wrap on the Sigma. 1835. Good old Albert, he's here, trusty as always, keeping the ship steady. Okay, what are we into? Let's have a look. So I am doing a little bit of long exposure. I've got the 1000 Nissi 1000 ND filter on. Just bracketing the shots so I can sort of mix them in. Got a few sort of here. Been here for probably 10 minutes, so I've got a look at that. That looks pretty darn good there. If you can see that. I can mix that in with that one there, so definitely stuff to work with. Smooth out that water. We're doing about, we were doing about 20 seconds or so just come down and show you what we're up to. It was F11 for the aperture, F11, and then that bad boy down, using that histogram just to make sure I get a good clear shot. That's making sure I get those darks away and make sure I expose it. Want to give it as much light as possible. You can see there, that's pretty cool. That's so it's about 13 seconds bracketed, so that'll be pretty cool. And then just making sure that focus is up there, and away we go. She's off. So that's the plan. That's what we're doing. Nothing like first light in the Pilbara, and then we're gonna head over up here to this little section, that little cutting just there. So it looks pretty cool. We'll see you all shortly. Hey guys, just walking across, just getting a bit of a setup shot. So we're heading up to, gonna walk up that little section and onto the top. Back in focus, rightio. So yeah, gonna head up that sort of gap there straight ahead and then walk around that ridge. So yeah, it looks good. That sunlight's just playing off those rocks. It looks gorgeous. So I'm just gonna take, use the M50, which I've got here. I've got the 55 to 200 on it. Go this way, 55 to 200 on it, so I can get some zoom stuff as I'm walking through and get those rock features as that light's playing with it. So hopefully that should make it nice. It's yeah, looking pretty good. How's that for a wide angle? That's gold. Beautiful spot. A few clouds over in the distance over there, but not a real lot. There's a little bit coming back this way, so maybe get a little bit of shade later on. But yeah, it's going to get out there and get up there early before that sun gets up and starts cooking.
Hear the birds birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through.
Just about over at the hills. You can probably see him just getting close there now. Yeah, got some nice photos. That sunlight just coming up on top of and just hitting that beautiful red ochre of the rock on those little escarpment there is fantastic. Yeah, just had a little 55 to 200 on the M50. I don't have a big zoom for the RP yet, but it's sort of good with the M50. Sort of, that's actually quite handy. Once it's daylight, that's sort of that full frame sensor probably doesn't affect it as much, so I can definitely get in there with that zoom. It's with the crop factor, it's like a 300 anyway, so it's it's pretty cool to get right in close and get some of those, just that, you get the shadows and then you get the light, the sun coming on it, just sort of just start peeking over and just giving that beautiful big burst of color. Should be pretty good. So you probably would have just seen those photos then, so I'll chuck them up, the walkover photos. And then yeah, we're gonna head up into this beautiful gully. So you can see where we're gonna head up. It's sort of like a little gully in there, and on the other side of that is, I've got some lovely photos. I thought I'd talk to you before we lose vision on that. So I had the zoom up in on, look at this, my pointer, my baseball bat pointer. Oh, focused. You can see that up there. I was just getting some photos of that with that colour licking that rock. It was really nice. So very cool. So yeah, iPhone 12 on the SwitchPod Pro or SwitchPod. Yeah, hopefully when I get home the DJI OM4 should be back from refresh after that gimbal issue. Because I think as much as the iPhone's got a really good stabilisation, and it's super easy to use on the SwitchPod's awesome for it. I've just got a little Rode micro, video micro for the iPhone that just plugs straight into the phone, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, allows me to do this. This is 2x zoom, and that beautiful HDR video should be knocking this out of the park, I'd say. So yeah, gonna head up there, and I will, once we get into that canyon, a bit more shade, and we'll talk to you more. Coming into the entrance of this canyon, and look at this little section of rock. Would have been molten at one stage, and all this other rocks embedded in it, or clay or something, maybe iron ore. Looks very, very hard. Not like a soft, and it's just embedded, so it's like rock embedded in rock. Pretty darn cool. Very cool. And then you come up to that. How good does that look? Wow. This is what the entrance is like. You've seen that from the back over there, from the panorama I did. And come into here, we're gonna walk up this riverbed now. Start getting some shots. We're gonna make our way up that ridge and then round the corner, and then should take us to the top of the ridge. Hey, how does this look? Wow. Solid rock. The textures are amazing, and I've done some bracketed shots, and then just up these cracks and doing stuff like that around here. Well, it's nice and smooth. Still got some shadow. Have to raise the ISO, and then well as that, look at that. My stock standard. You wouldn't think it was one of my videos without a beautiful tree surviving in the rock. Yeah, I've got about 100 meters into the canyon and I'm stuck. I've been here for 20 minutes doing that, but you can see why it's pretty darn special. Just need some rain. Some rain, this would be insane wet. Another magic spot. Add to about the other 50 I've found around camp. It's just gorgeous. So yeah, really enjoying it. Worth getting up every morning. Every morning you do it, there's a chance you can find something like this, and 9 times out of 10 I'm finding stuff like this, so it makes it all worthwhile. So if you ever sort of doubt getting up to go and take a shot and try some photography, the morning is the best part of the day. I think it even beats sunsets. There's nothing better than watching the world wake up. Definitely my favourite part of the day, and yeah, gonna keep rolling and see what else we can find. How good is this? Wow. That's coming down. Just waiting, just begging for a bit of water. Very, very cool. I do love this HDR image that the iPhone 12's pumping. Makes it easy. Compared to the GoPro, the image is sensational. Yeah, very, very cool. Probably doesn't have the same stability, but once I get it on that on my OM4 when it comes back, image, can't say there's anything wrong with this image. There's that bit of rock. Probably just a 10-ton slab there. Beautiful rock. Also using the iPhone for some macro shots, getting in and getting close up and trying to capture some of the textures in this rock. It's there's some, as much as everything is big and nice and looks amazing, big and wow. It's a wow factor when it's big. You come down and you get some of these patterns in the rock are pretty sensational as well. So trying to get some of those shots for you to try and show off how beautiful the Pilbara is. The hardest part with anything in life is getting up in the morning. Once you've got that done, oh, surely there's nothing else harder than getting up in the morning. How's that little cave? Very cool. And you can see down here some kangaroo droppings. Oh, hops, as Jack calls them. They're pretty much the only thing I ever see out here when I'm coming walking is a few hops. See if I can zoom into that cave for you. There you go. Look at that. Hidey hole for someone. Nice little, probably that'd be a good little shelter for someone. I'm sure maybe last couple of 1,000 years someone might have just hidden there for the night, camped up on a walk through, looking for some tucker. Hey, we've come to the age-old saga of the fork in the road. So that's to my left, and that's to my right. Now this is where doing a bit of research before you go for a walk helps. I Google mapped this yesterday and had a good look and have a bit of an understanding of where I want to go and what I want to achieve. And I need to go to the right, because when I get to the right, you would have seen in the video earlier on those beautiful cliffs that I shot with a 55 to 200. They're up this path here. So I'm going to head round up through there and around. That'll take me to the top of the escarpment. And yeah, that'll be maybe next time I come through when it's raining, I can go through there. Then I'll know what's up here. So going to head up through here now and head to the top. Very cool. To the left is a little bit longer. It's from it bends up and around the corner. I could go that way, but then it's going to be tricky. Once you pretty much go up here, it's harder coming back down than it is going up. So you've got to really use that Google Maps, plan it out, have a good look, try and zoom in as much as you can and see what you can see, and then make a decision based on that. So we're going to go with this one today.
An ocean, a cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I says. Yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain. What's the plan? Heavy breathe and stay insane. Grab my hand. Everything is grey inside this narrow maze. We speak, but oh, nothing. We run our separate ways.
Well, we got through that little section back there. A little rough set, wasn't too bad. There's a massive big just boulder. It's got to be 50 to 100 ton rock. Just a big slab. It's fallen off one of these cliffs at some stage and just gone boof. And it's sort of pretty cool because you can see that given however long, down the road, enough water, a few earthquakes, which always happen every day, and it'll fall down and just keep rolling down the hill and smash up and turn into little rocks, and then eventually end out in the floodplain where we started off this morning. Time really is not a factor like to nature. Like us humans are pretty insignificant, really. A couple of thousand years to billions of years, and to create this masterpiece. So yeah, very cool. Going to keep heading up here. You can see where I am now, just some very cool little spots starting to flatten out, so I'm nearly near the top of the escarpment. Going to keep cruising on up through here, and then that'll take me up. You can see it's sort of just up the top here is where we're going to be at the top. Then we'll have the beautiful views over everything, so that'll be pretty cool. These beautiful big pines. I got a little bit of a texture shot off one, like Albertis have dropped them in from somewhere and they've just grown, and I think it's some sort of pine, but how cool is that little cliff? I don't think you'd want to be under that when that ever snaps off down the road. But yeah, very cool to see. The path less travelled is the most rewarding. Is that a saying? If it isn't, can I claim it? Because I've definitely travelled some paths that not many would go on. Very, very cool. You see all the water's going to flow through here, coming down through there. You can just visualise what it's like in wet season with 10, 20 inches of rain, which we get here when it gets really wet. I was hoping it was going to be this break, but it might be January or over Christmas. We might get that really good rain and just give this a good big clean out. Cleans out all that loose stuff as well. Gives the trees a big drink. And then, yeah, will provide some of the best photography you can find, without a doubt. Mix in the textures, the ridiculous, awesome colours that exist here on this rock, and then water and heaps of clouds and sun. You get an amazing place. Oh, sorry if you ever wonder why I was like heavy breathing. Yes, it's a pretty steep climb. Please forgive me. I'm getting older. But yeah. Yeah, just cool. It's starting to get that sun. That sun's getting close. Probably looking towards maybe climbing up to the right, I think, shortly. Well, that's the top of it. A little bit of a steep hike now, but it's all sun. UPF 50 hoodie, definitely. Sleeves, long sleeves, got the team fishing shirt on. Go to Tigers. Yeah, gorgeous, beautiful little canyon. Obviously, that left-hand one went around a little bit more that when it branched off. But yeah, no, look, I'm stoked. Some beautiful little sections. That massive rock, that gorgeous big smooth section where the water had been just molding the rock for a long time. Some textures, some rocks, some of my favourite trees in the rocks. Pretty standard in my videos up here to get at least one or two of those trees or roots going through the rocks. It's pretty awesome. Yes, it never ceases to blow my mind. So very cool. So those cliffs we photographed this morning went out here, and oh my God, the view! Oh, as one of my favourite YouTubers always is a line to say, Gavin Hardcastle, if you ever watch this. I think is it wet-tastic or jizzamastic or one of those funny sayings it says where just photogasm. That's it, photogasm. If this is not a photogasm moment, holy crap. Woo. Hello, love. How can you not be excited about this? Right. We can also, from here, you can see where that split went. So down here, oh, we can zoom in. So down there is where it sort of splits off and went to the left. And you see that went up. It's a massive big canyon. So that's definitely worth coming back and exploring. If I come back next time, hopefully it'll be raining, I might go up that left-hand side and suss it out. Might be some funky stuff up there. But wow, that is very cool. Very cool. What a view. Oh, look at these rocks. There's a little Lizzie. I don't know if you can see him. He's got a bit of tucker. He's got a bug. There he is. Hey, Mr. Lizard. He's got a bit of breakfast. Grasshopper, it looks like, or a frog. Hey, mate. How you doing, buddy? Got some tucker there? That's pretty cool. Yeah, eat him up. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, hello, Ash. What are you doing up here? Just having a grasshopper for breakfast. You don't mind me? I'm just going to go back and have a bit of tucker. No, it's Mr. Lizard. Take it easy. There you go. Holy crap. Whew. That is a view and a half. The birdie up there, he's come to check me out. Wow, look at that. Now that's the cliffs that was the middle cliffs, and then over here is that other ridge that we took photos of. So we're going to be walking, walk up around the back over the top of there, and then we'll go down. So still a bit of a hike, but hell of a spot to stop. Whoa. Oh, gorgeous old tree. That's not photogenic, I don't know what is. Holy bat crap. Top of the world. Yeah. Wow. Wow. I've probably said that 20 times, but wow. There's the Pilbara. I've got to say, this side of the ridge is much nicer than the other side of the ridge. So at the top of it, it's the rocky outcrops are a little bit more. You see over that big mountain over the other side there. Zoom in up there. This one here, that's the next range they're going to be mining. So we'll end up over there probably 10 years. It'll be massive big mines over there. Just all iron ore. As far as I can see, 20 k's that way to about 20 k's that way. It's just all iron ore. Billions and billions and billions of tons. Probably trillions of tons. Trillions of tons of money. Just sitting here. Little birdie. Hey, buddy. Wow. All right, I'm going to get some photos and you'll see them now.
It's been like that from the start. Say you'll stay till the morning light. I'll help you through the fight. Let's make footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles. Come hold my hand. Let's find something new. Me and
Oh well, we're done. Just starting to come down the hill. Head back towards camp and done and dusted. It's getting pretty warm, so time to go. Got to know when to go, know when to hold them, know when to show them. It's time to show them and get the heck out of town. Get the heck out of Dodge. Righto, I'll see you down the bottom of the hill and we'll discuss today's little adventure. We're done. Down the bottom, we started down the bottom here, went up that gap, all the way around, and then down. And we're back here. How cool is that? Pretty wicked. Big walk. Big walk. Well worthwhile. Amazing. Dana boots, thank you. Holy crap. They're good boots. That is probably a good 10 Ks of some super rugged, super steep, sharp terrain, and they survived and kept my feet safe again. So thanks, Dana, legends. Mount 650s are probably better suited to here, but I got these Caprines first, and they have not missed a beat. They're like a hybrid, I guess, sort of city walk, and that was like a full-blown hardcore hike. So yeah, very cool. They did very well. Wow, super stoked. I've done both ridges now, both mount tops, summoned both peaks. I've got to think a name of that one. KT Canyon, after my name from Adelaide, my nickname. I'll tell you what it means, but if you know me, you already know. Anyway, that's it for another video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit the subscribe down below and smash the like button and all that fun stuff. It's free, helps me, help you. Righto guys, we'll see you in the next video. Stay safe and ciao.